The 2024 South African general election sent shockwaves through the nation, particularly in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. The African National Congress, once a dominant force in the region, suffered a crushing defeat, losing its majority to the newly formed MK party. This unexpected turn of events has left many wondering about the factors behind the ANC's loss and the implications of the MK party's victory for the future of South African politics. The MK party, named after Umkhonto we Sizwe, the armed wing of the ANC during the anti-apartheid struggle, campaigned on a platform of economic empowerment, land reform, and social justice. Led by former ANC stalwart and controversial figure Jacob Zuma, the party successfully tapped into the frustrations of many voters who felt left behind by the ANC's policies. The party's message resonated particularly strongly in KwaZulu-Natal, Zuma's home province, where he enjoys considerable support. The MK party's victory is a testament to the enduring power of populism and the importance of addressing the needs of the electorate. While the ANC focused on its track record of liberation struggle credentials and national unity, the MK party successfully presented itself as a viable alternative, promising change and a renewed focus on the concerns of ordinary South Africans. This outcome highlights the dynamism of South African democracy, where voters are not afraid to shift their allegiances in search of better representation and governance. The rise of the MK party represents a significant shift in KwaZulu-Natal's political landscape. It remains to be seen how the party will govern and whether it can deliver on its promises. However, one thing is certain: the 2024 elections have ushered in a new era in the province, one in which the ANC can no longer take its dominance for granted. The party will need to adapt to this new reality and re-engage with the electorate if it hopes to regain its lost ground. The 2024 South African general election witnessed a dramatic shift in power in KwaZulu-Natal, with the MK party securing a resounding victory. Preliminary results indicate that the MK party garnered approximately 60% of the votes cast in the province, while the ANC trailed behind with a mere 25%. This result marks a stark contrast to the 2019 elections, where the ANC maintained a comfortable majority with over 54% of the vote. Several factors contributed to the ANC's defeat and the MK party's triumph. Firstly, voter turnout played a crucial role. While the overall voter turnout in South Africa witnessed a slight decline compared to the previous election, KwaZulu-Natal saw a significant increase, particularly among young and first-time voters. This surge in voter participation, largely attributed to the MK party's mobilization efforts, worked in their favor, as they managed to galvanize a significant portion of the electorate that had previously felt disillusioned or apathetic. Furthermore, the performance of other political parties in the province contributed to the ANC's downfall. The Democratic Alliance, South Africa's main opposition party, failed to capitalize on the ANC's declining popularity, experiencing a slight dip in their vote share. Smaller parties too struggled to make significant inroads, further consolidating the MK party's dominance. This consolidation of support behind the MK party suggests a desire for change among the electorate, who may have perceived the other parties as lacking the vision or the will to address their concerns. The election results in KwaZulu-Natal send a clear message: the political landscape is changing, and voters are no longer content with the status quo. The ANC's defeat serves as a stark reminder that no political party, regardless of its history or legacy, can afford to take the electorate for granted. The MK party's victory, on the other hand, highlights the potential for new political movements to emerge and challenge the established order, particularly when they can effectively tap into the aspirations and frustrations of the people. The African National Congress suffered a significant setback in the 2024 elections, particularly in its former stronghold of KwaZulu-Natal. This defeat can be attributed to a confluence of factors, including internal divisions, perceived corruption, and a failure to address socio-economic challenges effectively. These issues have been brewing for years, gradually eroding the party's support base and culminating in the electoral upset witnessed in KwaZulu-Natal. Internal divisions within the ANC, often stemming from factionalism and power struggles, have plagued the party for years, diverting attention from governance and contributing to a sense of disillusionment among the electorate. The party's image has also been tarnished by allegations of corruption and mismanagement of public funds. further eroding public trust and fueling a perception that the ANC has lost its way and is more concerned with self-enrichment than serving the people. Moreover, the ANC has struggled to address persistent socio-economic challenges such as poverty, unemployment, and inequality, which continue to plague many South Africans. While the party has implemented various social programs and policies aimed at uplifting the poor and marginalized, progress has been slow and uneven, leaving many feeling left behind and disillusioned with the pace of change. This frustration, particularly among the youth who face bleak economic prospects, created fertile ground for the MK party's message of radical change and economic empowerment to resonate. The ANC's failure to address these issues effectively created an opportunity for the MK party to capitalize on the electorate's dissatisfaction. By tapping into the frustrations of ordinary South Africans and positioning itself as a viable alternative, the MK party successfully chipped away at the ANC's support base, ultimately leading to their electoral defeat in KwaZulu-Natal. The ANC's loss serves as a stark reminder that even liberation movements are not immune to the consequences of complacency, factionalism, and a disconnect from the needs of the people they claim to represent. The role of Jacob Zuma, former president of South Africa and a prominent figure in the ANC, in the MK party's victory cannot be overstated. Zuma, despite facing numerous corruption allegations and legal battles, continues to command significant support, particularly in his home province of KwaZulu-Natal. His decision to back the MK party, coupled with his enduring popularity among a segment of the population, undoubtedly contributed to the party's electoral success. Zuma's involvement in the MK party's campaign, while controversial, proved to be a strategic masterstroke. His charisma and ability to connect with rural and working-class voters, many of whom feel neglected by the ANC, resonated deeply with the electorate. Zuma's presence on the campaign trail galvanized his supporters, who view him as a victim of political persecution and a champion of the marginalized. However, Zuma's influence on the MK party's victory extends beyond his personal appeal. His criticism of the ANC, particularly its handling of corruption allegations against him and its perceived abandonment of radical economic transformation policies, resonated with those who felt the party had strayed from its founding principles. Zuma's narrative, whether accurate or not, tapped into existing anxieties and frustrations within the electorate, contributing to the ANC's decline. While the long-term impact of Zuma's influence on the MK party remains to be seen, his role in the party's electoral success is undeniable. His involvement highlights the enduring power of personality politics in South Africa and the importance of understanding the complex interplay of factors that influence voter behavior. The ANC, in its post-election analysis, will need to grapple with the Zuma factor and its implications for the party's future if it hopes to regain its lost ground.